I think that's the I was gonna say, I think that's the last item frame we need to place. Never mind. Almost. So last time we continued work on our giant storage silo. We got pretty far through making each of the floors ready to go. We got to move into one of the floors, and today I would like to move into the rest of the floors if I don't keep bashing my head on the ceiling. This one is not done. We literally ran out of the amber cut gems when making the different floors, so I'm a little laggy today. We have all these launch pads. They take us to the different levels. This is the floor that we got to move into, so we have all of our metals done and our glass and our gems, and then every floor has the launch pad to take you up so you don't have to walk upstairs, and then a hole to take you down. So we have all the floors done now, and I think they're all lit up. 90% sure we lit them all. I think we even lit the one that we're not really sure what we're gonna do with this one, but so they're all ready to go, as you see. We're gonna move in, and then we might work on the final floor if we get time today after moving in. We have our super secret staircase. That's what we ended last stream with, where I was like, you know what if I do want to just go up to the main floor? So we have this super secret sneaky staircase that leads us up to what this is going to be the main floor for crafting, so we can look outside and enjoy the view while we're crafting whatever we need to craft with the connected chests. I don't know how many chests there are right now. There is 139 connected chests right now. Some of those are in our old storage room, so it'll be a little bit less, but actually I think it's going to be more because we'll have, we have the ready room chests to do still, and then we have our greenery and bakery area, our pantry basically upstairs. So what that's gonna look like is, here is our plan currently. So we are done with the gem and metals section. We need to move into the organic mob section. I think we have the machines in there already. So I think we have the machines on most floors. So we need to move into the organic and mob section. We need to move into our general building section. And then after that, I need to make the ready room. I don't know if that's going to be, I'll spin around even though you can't see behind the image right now. It might be just kind of less of this setup here where it's like the chests, and it might be more of kind of like an ambient cool room. I'm not really sure. I don't have a full vision for that yet. We might just do chests. And then we'll have the bakery / cooking stuff kept up top. So that is the current plan. And hopefully, like I said, if we get done moving in today, then we'll go ahead and start sketching out what a ready room might look like, which should be pretty fun. I am still hoping to do a launchpad highway out to like some other villages. I currently set my desert village back on gems because we ran out of the amber gems. But I kind of want to make like maybe out the top a launchpad highway go out to one village that's like grinding, like all the villagers are grinding one specific material. Then we might have like, say, cows in that village too, and they'll be grinding out cow stuff. And then we'll launch out to a different area and it'll be like sheep and villagers, and they'll be doing textiles and wool in that village. And then like they'll be out that way. We'll have one that has like chickens and I don't know what else. Wood and chickens. The chicken barn farm. I don't know. Well, something like that. So I think it'd be kind of cool to like launchpad highway our way out and back to restock our room. Oh, we could have an entire village of the collect resources, because if you guys haven't ever seen what collect resources, that got a huge buff. Otis, where are you? Otis! Otis! A friend! Otis? Otis? There you are. Okay, so Otis and the collecting nearby resources got like a huge buff. So often I get a lot of, there we go, so blast powder, which we just got, oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh, I only got 3 that time, but there was one time I talked to him and I got 49. He also gives shells. I feel like the shells and the claws are really good for breaking down into like fertilizer if you guys have the power systems on in your worlds. So I take the extra stuff that I can't fit in like the storage room. So like, I can't fit anything else in there, so usually I'll take these and like break them down for more biomass. But overall, like that job has been massively buffed, so I'll probably have like a whole village of that. Almost all the stuff in our inventory! Let me get rid of these. A little bit of... Wait, there, right there. There we go. So now we can fit everything. Oh, I can break that chest soon. Yes. Oh, we had sandstone here, and then I have a picture. It says to do red rock here. Deposit. Oh, I want to do it opposite though. I want to have the red rock down here. Do we want the overflow? Like, do I want to put... no, we're going to do 2 redstone there, and then we're going to put the slabs up here. Because I don't feel like we're going to use the slabs very often. But we'll use the red rock a lot. Have a good sleep. And then we need marble. Do marble here. What do you guys feel like we use more? Marble slabs or marble? I don't know. Deposit marble. I guess we can always adjust as we go. Deposit marble slab. Marble looks so boring in here. Oh, I was gonna say, so I ended up picking up the Lego Pass, solely for 2 things, and then I found some more delightful things in there, so I don't know if this will help you guys determine if you want to get the pass yourself. There is that, and then it is the studio. So I solely ended up getting it for these. I really wanted the podiums, what do they call these? The pedestals. I wanted the pedestals really bad. Like, I could make something like that out of 1, 2, like, I could make something at this shape out of like 6 to 10 pieces, or I could have 1 piece that is a pedestal. And so that's like the main reason I ended up getting it. The other thing that I saw in there that I thought was going to be very useful. So under... what do they even call this filter area? Decorations. Under decorations, they had this engine block, which is what I've always thought was cool about the set in general. I was like, cool, engine block. We'd have an engine block on the car. However, what I didn't know is under the clutter area, they have like this little air filter engine piece thing. That could also go on a car. So I think it's cool that they gave us like some more car details. I didn't know that was in there. There's also a car battery by itself. So there's a battery. There's like a little filter thing. Then what I ended up being completely delighted by that I wasn't expecting. I didn't know if I noticed these. There's like these pipes that look kind of cool on walls and industrial spots. And then the very most excitement, I guess, that I had was over this little light right here. Because this is the light that fixed my lighting in this space. I had these little like 1x1 corners, and this light both fits on like ceilings and floor. Well, actually, it doesn't fit on ceilings. These are floors. So it goes on floors. I don't know if it fits on ceilings. We can look right now. So it looks like it fits on floors and walls. And floors and walls, because this is a floor up here too, which ended up solving my lighting crisis that I was having in here, because the middle sections were extremely dark, even though I had the walls lit up. So it does have a few more delightful pieces on this pass than I thought there was. It still doesn't have that much, but I also like the wall pieces. They're not walls, but figure out what they're called. These this is under... Oh, we're getting a free delivery. What did we get? We just got a delivery of 39 wood and 3 raspberries. But yeah, the wall displays. I think we'll end up using those for something eventually. I'm not sure what. But mostly I was just delighted by the lights and then the more car parts. And I was not expecting that at all. Alright, so we have marble, and... probably marble. That was in the middle. I lost track. Send help! I'm lost! Oh, marble was across the top. It shouldn't be. We should have malachite across the top, because we're going to use malachite the least. Thus far, unless they give us a really good reason. So there's malachite up top. And then we'll do obsidian in the middle. And then, so we're changing from our little thing that I made, just slightly, just ever so slightly. But we're trying to make it so that like the things that we access most often are the things that are right in front of our face. So we don't have to like look too high, but I think 3 high is literally perfect. Whoops, I just dodged backwards and fell down. Oh my god. Send help. Oh, that's the one downfall of this thing. Alright, there's the obsidian, there's the plates, or slabs, then malachite, and slabs. Alright, how do we think the wall looks? You like? I think it's pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It's a nice wall. And so we have wood next. Oh, that's what we need to do anyways. That's what we would do next anyways. Ha. Huh. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a really lame joke. Pause it. Ooh, I like the angle the wood sits at. Like it shows you the little ends. That's cute. I hope to someday actually have 3 chests full of wood. That'd be amazing. Oh my god, I planned for 6. I was not aware that I planned for 6 chests, but I did. I would love to have 6 chests of wood. Now again, if we don't have, if we don't end up filling these, hopefully, you know, I mean, I would plan for it. If there's content updates, we can just nix a whole line of a certain color of something, and we can add in, like, the wood to that. We can add in, like, the new materials. Oh, so this is literally just a wooden plank wall. I didn't know it was only wooden plank. Alright, so it's literally only wooden planks. That's it. That's what this whole wall was planned to be. And then this wall is mahogany. We have to go get some mahogany. I don't know if we have any on us. And then rods. So we'll have mixed rods, mahogany rods, and then wood rods. And then we don't have our other woods on us yet. Let's go grab all the wood. Wooden rods and wooden rods and wooden rods. Oh, we don't need this yet. Go back in there, wool fabric. Rods, wood, and all of this. We can break those chests soon! Oh my gosh. Okay. It's gonna be kind of a sad day or whatever when we finally clear this out. We already have removed 2 chests there. But this was delightfully cluttered. Like frustratingly cluttered, but also delightfully cluttered, because it served its purpose well. But we're finally clearing it out. Goodbye, chest. You were great for us when we were there. Oh, we have a little bit more stuff in those ones, so we're not going to get rid of those yet. But, like I said, delightfully cluttered. It was cluttered, but, like, it was homey. It was home. Okay, wood is here. We don't have any mahogany on us still, but this is the chest for all other color rods. I think we'll label that with this one. Oh. Ooh, that's a little hard to see. Okay, whatever. It's not like we're going to use them much often. I have not found really a purpose for any of these other color rods. I am not going to lie. Least used wood. Used not wood in builds a lot, so let's put that at eye level. That's used for all of the, I have that in a lot of different walls. I feel like second most used we'll put on the bottom as the blue wood. And then up top we will stick the frost pine. I know normally I'd be like, oh, hardest one to get up top, but they're all the same rarity now. They all take the same tools now. So technically, oh, that looks pretty good. All right, but then that means we're going to change this to the white colored rod. Or we'll use the tan colored rod because I feel like it'll like fit in better color-wise in the end, which is completely silly, but whatever. Okay, wood here. And plank there. And rod here. Sweet. And then, oops. I have extra stuff in my inventory. Alright, that's gone. Now we did this whole floor. Oh, we're done with this floor. We're moved out. Organic floor, let's go. Organics, let's go. Okay, so this is all of our cloth and our string and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, we might run out of space in there. So here's wool. And here's more wool and silk. If you guys can't tell, this is why I'm getting away from stairs, is it's just a lot of walking up and down. And I got tired of that, so I'd rather have a couple failed bounces and have fun with bouncing between floors. It's ridiculous, and I like ridiculous. Ridiculous makes me happy. Alright, let me zoom in real fast on my thing that I'm looking at because my brain is struggling. So, if I wanted to be between here and here, I would have some of the stuff that would lead to that one. So we could do this one and that one, and then it would end, because I have the cloth stuff here. Make probably more sense to swap these two machines. And it ends with the biomass over there, and the machines are already there, so if I start here with my little pattern, we should be good. So that would put the cloth here. And the silk here. And, well, you know what? Maybe I want the drawstring up top. What would that change? That would put... Nah, I don't. I lied. I see why I did what I did. It makes sense. I put it that way solely for the purpose of having the vine close to the ground. We use a lot of vine in life. Is that it? That's all I brought over? That's all I brought over. We gotta get more stuff. Need to bust out that other wall. I think it's more fun to launch up to go out than it is to go down. Alright, more craftable stuff. Now we can break this chest. Thank you for your time. Have a nice life. You'll be repurposed. And all of this stuff. Boom, some of it. Let's go. So I've had hayseed. No, not hayseed. Sunflower girl. What is her name? Is her name Sunflower? Yeah, Sunflower and... Oh, this guy here. I've had Sunflower and Turk on textile production for a while now, and they've been completely filling up these boxes on their own. I don't feel like I need any more people on that. This is this. Keep lagging and like bouncing around, so it's probably good that we're not doing combat today because I am quite laggy. This would be cord. Oh man, you use a lot of cord in this game. And then up here is wool thread. Do you guys think they're gonna give us like a heavy wool cloth at some point for making something like really cool? Because we haven't had a heavy wool cloth yet. I feel like that could happen. There's the heavy wool. Look at it, it's all spinny. That's cute. Alright, that's everything from there. We'll go down this way this time. Need to put like a light or something on this hole, because I keep forgetting where that one is. But once I have machines and everything in all the corners, it'll make sense. It'll make more sense then. Up, up, up the stairs. Alright, all of this. Let's go. Boom. Oh, do we break the machines right now, too? Do we say goodbye to the machines? Or do we wait another day to break the machines and say goodbye to them later? I think we'll say goodbye to the machines later. Can we fit all of this in here? Wait, this is not the one. We can. That also means we can get rid of this. Goodbye, red box. You matched this tower well. This one's empty and that one's empty. Alright, goodbye all boxes. I'm reclaiming the plates. Alright, those are all gone. Oh, do we have room for poop? We have room for a little bit of biomass. What are we gonna get? We got biomass. Alright. We might move the bus station. Oh no, but then we'll lose... Oh, I don't think we will lose bus station 1. It'll still be labeled bus station 1. Because bus station 1's already like on the bottom of our things because we broke it later. I wish... Oh my god, why does the vine stand up like that? That is so awkward. Alright, silk. And spider webs. Welcome to the organic section where we kill spiders. Make silk. Wait. No! No! Alright, we're redoing this. The stupid vines. Oh. Because I break my ankles and then fly to nowhere's land. I didn't plan for the vines blocking the displays of the other things. Absolute turds. Alright. Okay, whatever. We'll just adjust. This is why we cannot have nice things. Not what I was intending, but what's gonna have to happen. And then wool and little fluffy wool. And then we need to take all this out because Lego Fortnite is an absolute troll. That's why. Is anything else still in the wrong buckets? Silk. Whatever. Nothing. Cool. We need to find the green. That'd be down here. Oh, that'd be here? Where'd it go? Where's that? Oh, we already have the cord in there. Okay. So, running into the launch pads while doing this is something that I don't feel like will happen. They reduce the number of tool levels or just consolidated some resources we need for the same tools. Are you saying for harvesting? They changed the rarities of all the stuff in the game. So if you see, wool is now white. They did that when they removed, so now if I go to the Frostlands, all brutes hit about the same, all rollers hit about the same from all the different areas, so they like basically made it so you can start anywhere. You'll be cold, you'll be shivering, but not until you go into a cave will you be freezing and taking damage. So they kind of equalized the whole game, like the base game, so that you can start and explore anywhere just to encourage more exploration right off the bat. So it's definitely an interesting change. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, then gems went to the purple rarity. All metals are the same rarity because of that too. So like it's kind of, they rebalanced the whole game. I don't remember. During the Odyssey update, because during the Odyssey update they also changed how crafting stations work completely. I just failed epically at going up. I still have a crafting station thrown down? I don't. Okay. But yeah, they changed the whole everything about tools. So, if you look, like if I go to make a pickaxe, there's purple tiered pickaxes, epic tiered, rare tiered, uncommon tiered, and common tiered. So based on your pickaxe head type is like, I think what you can farm. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if common pickaxes can do, yeah, there we go. It says can harvest stone objects and is very effective against structures. And then you go up to an uncommon, still says structures, and then you go up to, once you've, looks like you probably would, I assume, with like marble or uncommon, you'd be able to break your first metal because you need to get the first metal. Do you know what I mean? So I assume uncommon's where you could break metal, and then, oh look, they don't say stone. They don't say anything about metal. I don't know at what level. At what level can you harvest stone? Is it any level? kind of miss the harder grind, but I do the most research you like for bright core and blast core. Those are, well, it depends. With blast core, you can make dynamite with explosive powder. But you can make, oh, I don't have one of those things. Let me go to the inventory codex. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Thermal detonators. Oh, any level for stone. What about for metal? I think blast cores are most useful for thermal detonators. That's for sure. And blast powder is great for dynamite. But like 23 damage, thermal detonator is the same as what? What is, so this crossbow's 18 and 23. Gems are, metal is green tools, gems need blue tools. I'm just gonna screenshot that. And one day I will turn that into a command because I have not actually tested that. So I'll need to remind myself. Okay, we were doing organics. Are these kind of organics on that floor? We need poop and biomass first. Okay, we can do poop and biomass. Poop, biomass, and dirt. Yeah, no, like, when it comes to the different tools, you could definitely go based on looks, too. Not like you don't have to, but, oh, we're already done with this floor. Whoops, next floor. I do need to put the, pieces around that one so that we can just walk straight up to it rather than jump on it. I think I'm gonna, this is gonna throw everything off because of those vines. I was gonna have vine overflow. So since I can't do vine overflow, we're gonna go, I don't remember if I always have more poop or more dirt in the biomass machine. The poop there. The dirt here. Oh, wait. I have to readjust because my vine overflow was going to be over here. But we found out the vines. Can we talk about how we never got the jumping sound and how I just got yeeted to the very top somehow? That was a huge leg spike. I'm really happy we're doing storage today with all these leg spikes. Oh. Really like how wildly different you make tools. Yes, I also like that the different types of things affect the final stats of stuff in addition to... Sometimes I like to have one color for doing all of like the stuff that I don't care about the pickaxe dying, which to me that's building. Like, I still want to be able to break stuff pretty quickly, but I don't want to use my pickaxe that I might use like when I'm going out resource hunting, because I want to be able to do resource hunting a little faster. So I like that there's different colors, because I would probably always have a blue one or a red one in my hand when I'm out there getting stuff, versus whenever I'm building, it's always going to be orange. It's always going to be the orange one, because, yeah, I don't want to accidentally, you know, go through all of my sapphire stuff, because that one gets the extra rune slot. Our ruby makes the attacking a little faster, so it's just nice that like they give different buffs, and on top of them being nice that they get different buffs, it's nice that we're able to do different things with them. Okay, I have a debate here. I could move. I could keep all of the green across that top there. I could move those two over to here. And I could put all the cloth-like stuff on this wall, and then I think that would be better, just because of the way that this thing takes up space. We would probably do, what, 3 boxes of that. And then we'll go ahead and take the cord and the drawstring out. And we'll go ahead and stick in the heavy wool. here. And then the swirly wool here. Oh, the wrong one. Because we'll go ahead and just stick these here. We had some extra space when I was planning this anyways in this area. But I think this will work out better just because of how the vine fits in the item frame since it's so tall. And then it will all be on one wall. And then that's a wild card up there. We can fill that as we get another item that makes sense there. And then over here, we can do our dirt, biomass, and poop. We are going a little bit off of my original idea, but that's okay because as we find stuff out, we can flex. This room had all of the rooms have a bit of flex to them because I put less items than what we currently have in game in those rooms, so that as we get new materials, as the game changes over time, we have room for more stuff. More organic stuff. There's soil. All right, Chest, you were wonderful. Thank you for your time in the life. Have a good life. Goodbye. What about you? Oh, you are the other kind of organics. You are not the kind that we're putting in this area. You are for that future top floor we haven't made yet. Oh, all right. On to those kinds of things. Stuff we fight to make the materials. That one's not 100% perfect. I haven't figured out the launch on that to get it right every time. Okay. So, we have that. So oh, there's the stuff for that wall. Okay, so we could put some of the more of the biodegradables we could put here as well. Or on the next one over. I think we need to put more of the biodegradables here and like the useful stuff there. So we're again going to change up my plan. We'll go ahead and just do our curse bones and claws here. Don't have curse bone on us yet. They'll all kind of go to the machine here. Ooh, feathers. The feathers. We could put feathers over there. That kind of makes sense. We have the spider stuff. We have the wool stuff, so that's like sheep. Maybe we'll put the feather here. Yeah, that kind of makes sense over there. If not, we can just flex it over to this wall. And we have the claws. Kind of wanted just a normal dark claw on here, but maybe we'll do a sand claw. I'm so glad it doesn't overshoot. All right, so this is all the claws, but I feel like we're going to run out of room for them. We might have to expand. We have a lot of claws. And then we have shells. Right now I have all the shells slotted to the same chest. What do we think about that? Do we think they need to be split, or do you think they could all go together? Then I think in the top corner we'll stick this. Ooh, actually, we're going to put Stinkland on eyesight level, because usually we get a lot of it. And then I don't have to look as high up in order to get it out. Okay, oops. I have some leftovers in this wall. I do. Doing it differently earlier. Okay, let's go put that back. All right, over there. And we need to go up a floor to deposit this metal that is in my inventory from breaking boxes. I think we're going to swap that one and that one because I tend to look for this over here. So we'll end up probably swapping those two boxes. And you put the rest of the machines in so I know what corner to go down. And then we have some extra wood and some extra dirt. Alright, that is all stored. It looked like it sucked more things out of my inventory than I was expecting. Alright, whatever. I'm literally standing by the out. Okay. What other organic stuff do we have to get rid of? Blast powder is on this level, so is blast core. Actually, this whole box is on that level. Get on my level! You're loving your builds, but starting... Let me read this. But starting over with a new world and trying to get established and gather resources and do anything is daunting. Build 1 village to level 10 series. Like, whatever one's the easiest. I don't know if the villages all take the same stuff or different stuff now. Get your grasslands to level 10. Then start assigning your villagers to the tasks of stuff you don't want to gather. Because the way that I'm getting all these materials is by making my villagers do it. So I don't grind the game offline. I let my villagers grind the game offline. So I have, like, to get the gems, I put 1 gem cutter out in the desert, because I don't go out to that build very often out there. So I make my villagers do the grinding of all the gems, and then I was low on metal, so I set both that village and my frost village to metal. This village is my wild card village, since I have to come back here often to grab stuff since my storage room was there and is now there. I have, like, each villager. I have 2 on food, and the only thing I have in here is the only food machine I have is the oven, so that I just get all bread and pies and meat pies and stuff. That job is done the quickest, so that's the reason all those other jobs that aren't like metal and gems are done fairly instantly. So all the villagers that I have here are on jobs that take less days to do, because I see them more often. So I grab all their stuff and I just put it up, and I grab all their, like, I log in, I do taxes, and then I put up all the stuff, and then I play the game. And by taking villager taxes, that's how I get through my playthroughs, is the villagers do it all. Like, literally do it all. So if you can bring yourself to set up at least 1 village, and then just set up the villagers on the jobs to grind out things you don't want to grind out, I feel like that's, like, you can start building resources up for yourself without having to do, oh my god, I'm starting a new world. You know what I mean? Like, you just log in, like, do your other games for a little bit, then log into Lego Fortnite 1 time a day, collect all the resources, put it up, and log out. Do that, and then kind of like, and then when you need the next material, you know, do the same thing. Change their jobs to something else if you need to. Play your other games, collect your taxes, and then if you can get a second village going, then get a second village going and get them all on that stuff. Good morning, Mr. Bill. So, like, you know, if you don't feel like grinding it out, use the game mechanics to grind it out for you. Because it's much more chill. Much more chill. First bone, I'm never going to be able to see that up there. Should we put the, I guess we'll put the claws up there? Because the claw is, like, a little bit more vertical of an item. Shoot. La 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 la. I'm out of room. Alright. Take the bone. Take the claw. Put the claw up here. Take the claws out of here. This is why I made a general plan, but I didn't feel too tied to it, is because you never know. You never know how that plan is going to change when you start hanging it on the wall, how it's going to look. Alright, that I can see, because the bones are just so short. It was going to be the last thing on this wall. It was going to be... We'll figure that out. We'll put something simple on this wall. Because I don't feel like necessarily the blast core should go on there. Did we have shells? We're doing all shells on this one. Alright, this is the more expensive stuff wall. How do we want to organize this? What would be the way that you look at it and you're like, yeah! We'll put dead center of the wall. We'll put the thing that fuels this entire playthrough, which is storm cores. Unfortunately, they don't gather storm cores for you, so if you are in need of storm cores, that's a whole different problem. Wait. Yeah, we'll put that in the middle. And then we'll do maybe blast cores here, or should we put blast cores under it? I think under it would look better. Because they'll be like core, and then blast powder, I guess, here. Oh my god, that's huge blast powder. And then I almost feel like bear pelts there, but maybe not. Maybe we do bear pelts here. Oops. Oh, I just took them all. Bear pelt. Oh, I don't really want to waste a frost bear pelt doing this, but you can't really see the bear pelt on that color. There we go. We can see the frost bear pelt though. We have the bear pelt. Now we're gonna have... Okay, I think I have an idea. So it'll be these two here. Then when we get the storm core thing from the storm, it will go there. And then we'll do brute scales here. Put all three in the wall mount. Rip the dream. Are these normal ones? Yeah, this is a normal brute scale. So put a normal brute scale there. Alright, there we go. And then our shards belong on the next floor up. They're gonna go on this wall. This is gonna be the other expensive wall. So this is all the stuff that you might need when going on a journey. Oh my god, that's huge. That's probably gonna screw stuff up, but we're gonna put that there for now. Gems we have more of because we just cleaned out those other chests. And now we need to go get more stuff. Yeah, it's very large. I wasn't expecting that at all. Alright, this, that. Oh, we could use the recycler today to get rid of these old charms. Actually, MRS Euphonium, my alt account has access to this world, and I think this is the MRS Euphonium's charms. Just in case we ever were to lose this world, I wanted to be able to log in and do like a final world tour. So I made sure, if you look, I invited myself to the game. Just in case we ever completely lose it, and I want to be able to come back and look at it. Alright, let me get this box. Thank you for your time and your service box. That one will go on in a while, and this one is pretty much empty. This one is empty. Thank you for your time in my life. Goodbye. Alright, that is that all the chests in here? Oh, except for this one, which is food, which we don't have the food stuff done. That floor will be done later. So that's food. This is old charms. This is the ready room and food stuff. We don't have anything left here. Oh my god, it's feeling so empty. We don't have anything left here. We don't have anything left here. Oh my god. Other than food, I think we're fairly moved into our storage place. Other than food and having done the Storm King update, because we don't have any of the Storm King items. At all. We can't really put those in the wall and be like, oh yeah, this is what it's gonna look like when it's done, because, yeah. We don't have any of that. Alright. This is... Oh, we need to go get mahogany. Okay, so right after we deposit the stuff that's in my inventory, we need to get the mahogany. And I think everything that's in here, too, needs to get put up. I almost feel like... Why does it feel like plastoids almost belong on this aisle? Is it because they're kind of like cloth in a way? Like they kind of modify? I'm not really sure. I don't understand in this build where plastoids belong. That is something I haven't been able to figure out. I want to see what this one looks like. I think I like that better. Then we have cores, which is on the expensive wall. And then we have these, which are on the cheaper wall. And then we have blast powder, which is on the very useful and expensive wall. Then we need to go down a floor and deposit some wood. Star Wars stuff. Yeah, I have some of the Star Wars stuff there. I just don't really like up a few floors. But I've never been sold on where the Star Wars stuff belongs. Like, plastoids could almost go on this floor with like wall building materials because it's used in some walls. We could do that. We could put it with the wood. Could. We could just have all other rods. But it just doesn't really fit here either. Well, or we could put it by the sandstone. We could have, because I mean, like, we did get sandstone during that update. We do a sand, but I kind of want 2 boxes of sandstone. So, like, it could go over here, technically. Maybe. So what I do, put the mahogany here, and then the rods here. That would almost make more sense. So let me move the rods here. Over by a little bit. That would be all of the rods. So we'll do rod. Rod. And then plastoids, because I feel like when I'm picking up materials to do building, that's when I usually pick up plastoids. It's like, hey, I'm going to be building for a little bit. I need all of this, and I need plastoids. I feel like that might be the play. Maybe. It's hard to tell. It is hard to tell. Because it's just such a odd, like, I don't really want to have just a Star Wars room because there's really not like much stuff that I do for Star Wars. Okay, so that's all going to be mahogany. I think I like that better. Because then we have all wood planks, weird rods that are actually used in building stuff, and then plastoids, mahogany, and the other woods. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that placement. I think that is where that belongs. That feels right now. Okay, wait, before we leave this floor, though, let's grab a little bit of rock. Oop, that's not where it is. Let's fix this real quick because it's been bugging me. We need roof. Oh, the animals are coming up. Who is it? The chicken! Is that my chicken? Is that my chicken? Or is that just a wild chicken? I always find it funny when the animals get up here. Alright, I think all of these have this now. That one's good. Because now I can just walk up to it from any bit. Yeah, I think we're good. I think all of them have their corners. You know what's funny? If I put it on this one down here in the middle, then the animals would end up here a lot more often than they already do. Oh. Is he up here now? Did he go up 2 floors? Where'd the chicken go? Where is the chicken? The chicken turn into a pile of feathers? I don't see the chicken. Hello? Chicken? Are you outside? Are you back there? Are you inside the machine? Oh god. Chicken? Chicken? Oh no, there's more chickens. Oh no. Chicken? Hello? Where did the chicken go? Oh, you're down here now. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, what if I do this? You're gonna walk this way, chicken? What you gonna do? Now that I'm watching you, you're not being so suspicious, are you? Oh, so close! Oh well. Alright, we need to put the, do we have any wood on us? No, we have some stone to put away. And then we have some metal to put away, we have some poop to put away, or no, dirt. And then the last thing is the metal floor. Which I think we're gonna do this right now. I tend to look for this item on this side every time. So we're just gonna put it in here. And I think this is the second time I've swapped it. You're a steel, and then this is scrap Dura steel. Which would make more sense, because there goes scrap Dura, and then we have our normal metal. I think I just wanted to put it by the metal maker, but I don't know, I guess it feels, I keep coming to this corner every time I'm looking for it, so. I think it's because it's right underneath, what is this called? It's right underneath the iron, which I used to make chests out of iron, and now I make them out of this instead. So I feel like maybe that's why I'm looking for it, is I see the iron, I'm like, oh, chest item. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, that, never mind. That might be why I favor that. I'm not really sure. Alright, we have this stuff. We don't have any in there yet. Oh, we need to go break that box. And then, do we start on the next floor? I have no idea what that's going to look like. We'll have to, like, grab the stuff for the different machines. Look at the chicken! What a little... Excuse me, I would like to go... Thank you. I was like, I would like to leave my building! Actually, I would like to collect Peely's food and... Oh, I guess I must have just collected your guys' food. I guess I literally just collected because they only had one each. You guys remember me collecting? Because I don't remember collecting. Okay, this is stuff that I don't have spots for yet. Do I have any more room for these? No, I don't. Okay. So everything, I think that's left in here. Oh, except for this box. That's the one that we need to break. Everything that's left in this building is stuff that we haven't made a floor for. I don't know if we start breaking machines or not. Do we say goodbye to the machines today? Guess we can. Goodbye, compost bin. I didn't mean to break the wall. I'm pretty sure I can't put that wall back. Okay, we're good. Put a window down here, because we can. Wait, that's not what belongs here. This has that bottom bit to it. Big red bottom. This bit. Alright, cool, we're able to put it back. Did we? Okay, good. Bobo's still okay. I mean, Bobo's dead, but Bobo's still hung on the wall. Then that's connected to that, so we can break this here. We can break our... not a rune forge yet. We don't have a rune forge here, but we have a lumber mill area. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at this little secret box! I found a junk drawer, guys. Look. Random granite, crossbow, and sword. I wonder how long that's been there. You'd have to go back through all my VODs and look to figure that out. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, Stonebreaker. You have served me well. That is the only Stonebreaker we had in the game for the longest time. These are all food chests, I'm pretty sure. Goodbye, little thing that used to hold my box full of regen stuff, whatever it's called. The totem maker stuff. Oh, goodbye, ceiling piece. Goodbye, lumber mill. I wonder if we'll find any other surprises. Goodbye, loom. That I put so precariously up here. Look at this. I literally hung it the day that I got the Beachside Boulevard set. I hung it up using the Beachside Boulevard pieces. I was so excited about that. Goodbye, spinning wheel. And my silly little thing. Goodbye, other spinning wheel. Alright, that's pretty empty now. And then, yeah, these are all empty. I guess, since we're here, we could possibly put back this that was in the silly spot because of the spinning wheel. Then we could put back this where it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. Looks about right. Alrighty. We're pretty empty in here. We're almost to the point where we can have villager apartments. So right now, this is where my bed is. This is where I'd respawn if I died. And this is my box of totems. Like literally, I keep an extra one in my inventory at all times, and then I would spawn next to, if I die, I spawn next to a box full of totems. Oh, is that 2 boxes of totems? We shall find out. Or is it food? It might be food. More totems, a legacy triple damage amber crossbow, and some pizzas. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I feel like if you have all that stuff there, Like, shouldn't you have, like, arrows in there then? I tease. Because, like, if you have a triple damage cross... Oh, is that, like, if I was gonna run back and, like, go kill something? I don't know. Like, maybe my crossbow broke and I was almost done killing something. I don't know why I planned that way. Oh, it's so empty in here! Oh, we're missing another... this. Oh, it's so empty. Oh my god. That's it. That's all we got left. And this weird... I feel like for some reason we need to like preserve this random box when we renovate the place. Be like, what's that? It's be like, that is the box that I found a random crossbow and sword in. And I'm pretty sure that was probably my first crossbow and sword. I just put it up because I was done using it and it's almost broken. That's everything. That is literally everything. Alright, what do we have on us? A bunch of random stuff and bright core. We can go put that up. I guess we can grab the poop on the way because we're going to be putting poop away anyways. There's that. Oop. You guys see? The fact that I'm able to stand here on this, I feel like is super laggy. It might be something else. Oh, we were gonna go get mahogany! Alright, I need you all to stop me before I start another project. I need to get mahogany so I can at least finish the wall a little bit. I just teleported twice. That was scary. Then we decided that oh yeah, plastoids do feel like they belong here. Alright. Then we need to go up the floor. Nothing's working. Okay, there we go. Wool, and vine, and poop, and dirt, and sand. I think sand is up a floor, or down a floor. I think sand is both up and down a floor, to be honest. I think it's just here, though. Sand, and rock, and granite. Then we have bright core. Oh, the chicken made it up another floor. And left me a present. Oh, it makes such a squishy sound now when you grab it. Oh god, here's another one. Would you stop pooping on my storage room? That is not the way down. What is the way down? There's the way down. Alright. Let's just double check that we have our normal stuff on with us to go somewhere. We have our extra totem, we have a couple extra charms. I think we're good to go grab our mahogany from the village. Or at least go harvest just a little bit of it. We have yep, we have an axe. Let's grab a little bit of mahogany just so we have some for our wall. Lost Isles, let's go! Bus Station A. The very first bus station of the new bus stations that we found. I don't think we forgot anything. I think everything that's left is stuff that's part of the... Well, it's the food. We do have to do our food. But it's also the, Storm King update. Oh, Charles, you got your golden banana. How are you? Oh, where do we want to get mahogany from? I think we normally get it from up here. These trees. Oh, we don't have any kind of fighting thing out. Oh my god, that was so laggy. I'm actually terrified to play any combat today just because of how laggy it is. What is all this? I think this is stuff that we'll need to take back with us. Alright, we'll kill these guys. Hopefully. Okay, they're dead. And here's a tree to break. Is this mahogany? This looks like normal wood. That's normal wood. We need to find mahogany trees. This looks more like mahogany. Man, I'm I'm glad we just did the storage room today. I've never teleported this much. I don't know if you guys can see just the small blips. I keep having just tiny little blips where I'm in a different spot than I was like 2 seconds prior. Those will regrow on the side of that. Do you guys think the trees regrow on the oh god, on the side of rocks like that? I know they regrow here. I'm pretty sure they regrow here. But do they regrow out of oh no! I auto walked off the edge. Okay, I know where I am. Mahogany over there. Try not to break the bush, because bushes are cute. What's this? Oh, that's a bush of some variety. Alright, got 53 mahogany. That's pretty good, but like I'm pretty sure we don't have any other mahogany at all. That's an evil hut of evil people. It's a little combo. You know what? We can deal with our sandstone problem right now. If we could take on this little building. Oh my god. Do it, roll at me. There we go. Oh wait, nah, we're going back to mahogany farming because this is right here. I was gonna just go break that whole temple over there, but since I'm right here by mahogany trees, we're just gonna do that. I was gonna break that whole thing for redstone and for redstone and sandstone. Have to look at the chickens. Aren't they adorable? Look at the little chickens. Hello, my friends. I was gonna try to break that beforehand. Okay, I need to make my way back home now. Before it's too late. I don't wanna die. I didn't plan. Feels so unequipped carrying bread on a journey rather than like something could heal me if I ever had like an actual problem. And grab the granite. Oh, it's stuttering again. No. Don't be laggy. Don't do it. So, if some of you guys have never seen this, is there anyone here who's never seen the, Lost Isles Village? As soon as we're done with the storage room, I think we're gonna kick off the party over here. I think that's a good way to celebrate the christening of storage room. But here we have our Lost Isles party village. Our main stage and our rentable beach cabanas and our little buoyed in, what do we call that? Safe swimming area. And then over here we have our restaurant, which has a coffee and ice cream bar, a salad bar, a meat section where you can get grilled meats. It has even a full like smokestack back there. There is a workable oven right there. You actually do the oven stuff, and then there's a smokestack right there. And then there's the stage, and there's some tiny homes for the different villagers that live here, which are fully kitted out. They've got like a kitchen, and they've got sleeping areas in these tiny homes. You know, space on the beach is expensive, so they're small homes. But yeah, no, this build was heckin' fun. I should talk to different villagers because some of them have jobs for the items that I need. Not what I was intending. I was thinking that she was the woodcutter. Alright, who is this? Bananula's party guy. Andrew. There we go. Thank you. And then we need the last lady. Nancy. So where's Banandria? Banandria! There you are. Thank you. What are we leaving behind? Drink a jug of milk. Chug, chug, chug. Oh, quick filled with pizza. Alright, cool. And then we'll see if there's anything we need to take back with us to the other village. We also have our little, we need to put more stuff in here, but this is our little gift shop and area where we can get snacks. It's great. I love this village. Oh, that looks like it's too much. This looks like too much of this stuff. And take back some of this. Holy bright core. What the heck? I didn't realize I brought that much bright core down here. Oh, I do have sandstone. It's just all here. Anything else that I need to get from here before I leave? Is there anything I want to leave behind? Maybe not. Oh, we can leave behind the meat. We can stack anything that stacks in there, to be honest. We can take back some of the other materials, because we can come back for this later. We haven't made the storage room for all that. But we can take with us bear pelts, and this, and that, and that, and that. And that. Cool. Should be good. Head back. Ah, they're all gonna be fighting me! Don't fight me, I'm bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave me alone. I got what I wanted. It's a longer fly than usual. Holy, look at that. Peepers. That bus stop is like neon. Do we have that one registered? No. It can't be M. Hold on, I'm pointing straight at... Oh, I see a storm over there. That direction. Direction is that? Wow, there's a storm over there. Oh, I've never seen that before. Wait! What? Did I not select bus station 1? Where am I? Oh no. Oh no. I was all like, wow, a storm! I've never seen that from over here before. Totally picked the wrong bus stop. Where did I even end up? Alright, this looks a little bit more familiar. This seems right. I think. I hope. Yeah, that's my stuff right there. I don't think I have anything for this floor. No metals or gems? Nope. Alright. Next floor. Some of that, some of that. We need blast powder? Nope, but we have bear pelts. We have curse bones and bone bones and claws and shells and silk and this. We need to go down the floor because the rest is wood. Look, we can go down the floor right there. Worked out perfectly. We have planks, and we have... Do we have normal wood? We have normal wood. And we have... red wood to put here. Mahogany, that's what it's called. I really hope to someday have a lot of mahogany, too, because I feel like a lot of the stuff does take mahogany. We have 78. Woo! Alright. There's all other rods. There is wood rods. Look how many other rods we have. We just have, like, I don't know, other than, like, cars, I don't know if there's a use case for these. I guess you can make tools with them now, but it's not very often you make tools with them. Be interesting to see if they give us any other uses for that. Did we have... Oopsie. Anything else in here that we have? We have a spot for that. We don't have a spot for the other thing. Wow, that's going to take 3 years to break. That's better. We'll put away this. And put away the stone. Which I jumped a little too far down. Cool. Oh, and somehow I have planks. Oh, because I just broke that thing. Okay. Machine-wise... I feel like we could put a second stone breaker in here. Maybe. We'll need to move this over. I feel like. We'll put the woodcutter here. It makes more sense here because it's between the rods and the other stuff. And then I feel like we need to put a second stone cutter because usually if you're like yanking through stone, you're going to want 2 running, so plank and granite. Which, lovely, we're on the plank and floor granite, or plank and granite floor. Don't really have to go anywhere. Wrong kind of granite. I was thinking slabs, it's not slabs. It's just normal granite. It would be hilarious. If it took slabs, that would be like the end of the universe, because you'd have to have slabs to get slab. That'd be poor game design. So we have 2 stone breakers because stone takes a long time to break and I don't get enough sandstone from our sandstone workers. Then we have our woodcutter there, which we don't normally need because usually we have plenty of wood coming in from like Lost Isles because that's the only jobs I think they're allowed to have. Oh, so that looks good. I feel like we need to decorate or put something on the down. I don't know what that would be. Like I truly don't know what would go there as a decoration right now. I have not thought too hard about decorating the storage room. And then we have enough machines here, we do, but I think we need to flip where this and the other one is. Now that we're moved in. Woo! I pulled up at the last second possible. I almost broke that. You want it yeah, I think we want it this way. Goes up, must come down. Spinning wheels, spin round and round. Alright, spinning wheels there. Loom. Do we like this end better? Or the done end? Do we like the textile inside? Or do we put it sideways like this and see both sides? Maybe like that. We'll see like the little gear then. It's a little imposing though in that direction. I don't think we're ever going to actually have to use a loom. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The villagers, when put on loom, like, look, fabric, silk, like, they have been outputting so much that I don't need it. Especially if you don't have a spinning wheel in your village. Because when you have a spinning wheel in the village, they make drawstring and cord and wool thread and silk thread. They make like, oh, and they make heavy wool thread too. So they make everything when you have one in your village. But if you don't have a spinning wheel, all they do is make you like 30 wool and 30 silk. And they're like, here you go. And you're like, you're the best. Thank you. Now I never have to sit there and make it. So what's left in this room? We're missing from killing the rollers in the Storm King update. We're missing that item. Then we have room to flex a couple other spots, depending on what we end up getting. And then this is all unplanned right here. So this is if they introduce new stuff, we have space, or if we just happen to get a ton of vine. And then if we go up a floor, the only thing that's missing here is our Storm King item as well. The Storm Horn and well, the Rift Shards are here. But yeah, so our Storm Horn and other stuff. This was gonna be all sand and stuff originally. I'm not really sure, but this if they give us more metals and more of more like gems and that kind of stuff, we have room to grow into this floor as well. Which the whole idea of this entire thing is room to grow. Like, we want to be able to have the space to do everything. We could throw down here. We could put like a, well, if we're going to do a crafting room upstairs, we could do a rebel workbench. Oh, there's a fish processor. That probably is going to go upstairs. Is there anything? We could do the recycle machine down here, because if we recycle stuff, it's usually going to end up turning into these things. So this could be our recycle room, because everything that comes out of this usually will go into these things. So let's go get 3 and 4. I feel like that would make sense. It feels like I'm shopping now. Like, ah, yes, what do I want? I want 4 of these. And, oh, I only need 3 of those. Whatever. And I need some of these. And then I need to go up to the near top floor. Alright, and then I decided on a recycle machine. I mean, technically we could just put it here. Like, we have room for it here. So I don't know. Do we put it over here, or do we put it over in that corner over there? Or do we put 2 of them? I don't know. Because we have a metal smelter, which I don't see. I guess we could do a second metal smelter. That would make more sense to have a second metal smelter. Because if we need to get plates, because our guys aren't producing enough. So we can stick our recycler here. We can still use this as our up and our down. Then we can do one more metal smelter over in the corner. I don't think anything else is not accounted for. That's going to go upstairs later. We're going to have our food areas later. Crafting floor is going to be right above us. Probably the legendary forge will be up there too. Oven will be in the other room. Yeah, so we could just do another metal smelter, which is granite slabs and blast core. 23. Can we talk about how blast cores are the most annoying thing to farm sometimes? It's great they come out of the fish now. Oh. Oh. That's our down. Can I put a lumber mill in the way of our down? It's not really in the way. Just move this to the side and it definitely won't be in the way. Like, how do we feel about coming down and then having to come out like that? I don't know. It wasn't horrible. I feel like it'd more fit this way, honestly. Maybe we do it the other way. That was our, I didn't realize that was our down. Hold on, I gotta try that one more time and see if we're okay with that. We go down. I think it's fine to exit past the lumber machine. Like, that's not horrible, because I still think we should have 2 stone cutters, and then this is our down over here. Leads to the room that's not planned for. You're grabbing this. Oh, one more. We're good. And I could control it like mid-flight there. I feel like I changed the direction I was going in. I am hungry. That makes sense. Alright, so now we have 2... Well, we'll put this the other way. Make them face each other. Jeepers! It takes a lot to break one of those. One here and one there, and then we'll have like dueling metal smelters. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. That works. All right, cool. That seems like a fine room. We need to get snow real fast when I come back on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Let me eat a piece of bread so I don't die. And then I shall be back. Almost through the thing. Hello, Prime. It's good to see you. Happy Friday Eve. Thank you. Favorite kind of day. Ah, good. We're done. Made it through. Alright, we have snow now for our wall. This would go here. This goes there. And I guess we'll go visit our villagers real fast and collect their goodies. Is there anyone out here? Hello? Slumber, not slumbering. Can I talk to Slumber, who is stuck under the thing? Oh, okay, that's... I always forget about that part. It's terrifying. Every single time that happens, that's terrifying. I saw a thing. Where'd she go? Slumber! Slumber! I talked to you for a second. I can do it again. Come on, Slumber. Saw it. How's your job? There we go. Oh, everybody's gonna give me 5 only, because it's not been long enough since I visited this village. Guess I can still get it, though. Slushy, good morning, my friend! Hey, look who it is! Good to see you. For the glass. Where are you guys going? I don't know, you guys exit the building from here? That's kind of cool. Literally, because you're in the Frostlands. Very cool. Alright, thank you guys. Have a nice life. I'll see you later. Got my snow, and I'm going. I am going. It's so pretty in the morning, though, out here. Look at that. Sunshine on a frozen lake. The balloon falling through the air. Love it. Can't wait to make a village out here. Right now, it's just kind of a thrown together place. Crisp air. You came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, there's like a lake up there. I didn't know if I had like a lake anywhere nearby. That's kind of one. That's kind of one. Where is that other one? Over there? Oh, I could have got in right there. Still get in? I can still get in. Alright, metal. What's the snow gathering for? It was one of the only items I didn't have with me for my wall of stuff. So I'm putting up all the new stuff in the storage wall, and I didn't have any snow for the area where the snow was gonna go. Which I think is on this floor, because this is the organics. I think it belongs over there. There's the dirt. I can move the claws over by one if I wanted. Put the snow next to the dirt, or I can put the snow in the corner. Not 100% sure on that. I think, let's see, if I move the claws, I'd move them here. I'd move the slime up and I'd put the snow there. I think I like that. So, slime here. The vault of everything. This is my new storage room, because Lego Fortnite added an update where we can hang now any item in an item frame. And that makes it so that you can actually organize your stuff like a lot more than you used to be able to. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can still see the snow. Okay. And then claws went here. Now we can have big old storage rooms where everything is labeled of what's where, and then I have on each floor I have the machines that go with that stuff. Like on this floor, these are the metal smelters, and here's all the metal. And then this is the gem cutter, and here's all the gems. And then there's a recycling machine, because why not? And then if I go down, so every floor I have a down that can go down. And then this floor is undetermined. I don't know what this is going to be yet. And then there's two options when you're on the ground level. You can take this all the way up to what's going to be. This is what we're going to be working on next. This is going to be the crafting room with a view. Or if you don't want to go all the way to the top right away because you have stuff to drop off in the different areas, you can hit this launch pad here. As it didn't work. And then just kind of go up floor by floor and deposit all of your stuff. And hit the next floor, or deposit and or get, and then deposit all your stuff. And then deposit all your stuff. The reason we're using launch pads instead of stairs is because our old storage room was over here. The problem with our old storage room is we had completely filled it up. Now it's empty now, minus all the organic stuff, because that's what we're going to work on next. Is the organic storage and other things like that. What is that in the corner? Oh, that's just a little piece of red. But yes, we had all of our chests here. We literally had our workbenches on the ceiling because we didn't have any room for them, and it was just stuffed. And like there was so much here and so much here, so much here, but we'd have to run up this never-ending staircase every time we wanted something. So now we have our storage room. Bounce pads. Before we get going, though, I need to make a new pickaxe. Yeah, so this is now going to be villager apartments here. So they're getting an upgrade, because right now they are crammed in there. We have a durability. Destruction. Do I want destruction on it? Sure. I really shouldn't be spending all my stuff, but this is gonna be damage. Poop, 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 poop. What do we need damage on? Do we have 2 crossbows with damage ready to go, or no? Oh, this is our other vault of stuff. Is that we were partially living outside because I didn't have any room for anything anymore. Damage. I guess we'll do another one with damage on it. Get all the crossbows ready for when we go do a fight. This crossbow. You can take the damage. I'm just looking for durability. And I didn't get it. Should I reroll one more time? I feel like it's a waste of essence. Nah, we're not going to reroll. We're not going to reroll because I don't want to use up all my essence that I need to use for making these tools. I was just hoping that we'd get a perk pretty soon that would let us. Ooh, look at all this! I didn't know I had all this here. Let's take that. Let's recycle the amber pickaxe we were just using. Let's see what we get. Did we get nothing? Was it so damaged that we got nothing from it? I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny. Well, too, yeah, they can either, they even have a skywalk. So, they can either go in from down there, or they can go, so each floor will be a different villager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's technically, we could make a room up here. This could be 6. And then, it's not that way. Over this side, we have, connects to our main tunnel. So they could literally just walk upstairs, come in here if they wanted. They'd be up top. We need to grab some stone and some basic building materials, and I think we're going to bust out some walls and start designing what the upper floor is going to look like. Right after we put up all this other crud that's in our inventory as I fall down a hole. I think that'll happen a few times. I think it'll take me a while to get used to. I could add a little thing to stop me, but it's kind of fun. If I ever get annoyed by it, I'll fix it, but I don't think I'm going to get annoyed by it because I think I find it hilarious. That up, and last thing is this granite that I don't want. Let's grab some basic granite, and grab 3. And some basic wood. And we'll maybe grab plank I know we just put some of this up. We'll grab a rod just in case. And time to go up. Let's bust some walls. Alright, this one's going. And this is going. And is anything else going? Yeah, these are going. Much more spacious. Cool. I like it. We can see things. How far, where is the end of my village? Can I see it from up here? Need this. Okay, so we are at the end of our village. So all of that will be like, we can look at the village. Granted, the middle's right there. Cool. So I had two different ideas. I don't know if I like sticky outy wall better or round wall. What are we feeling? There's the inline of the silo wall, and then there's like the sticky jetty outy wall. Or we could just have one sticky outy and two inlines. The sticky outy is the view of the mountains currently. I am not sure. Ooh, hello, piece of candy. I'll take that. Oh, and this. Those are mine. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Don't have any stairs on this side yet. Like, we have a good view over there. We have a pretty good view over here. We can see the desert from over here. Maybe we do want a sticky outy wall, because, like, we can almost see a lot here, but we can't quite see a lot, so maybe we want... Oh, look at that! Okay, I think we need a sticky outy window, because then we can see all of our little villagers doing their little village things. They're so cute! I love them! I'm gonna break a piece of floor. I can get an idea how I did this. Alright, so it looks like the angle is straight in line with the curved wall. That means I have a little extra piece here, an extra piece here. Oh my god. That might have been horrible. How? Is that thing actually fallen? Is it still attached? Still give the, it gives the thumbs up. Oh, this fell though, the item frame. Okay. Maybe I should have waited to fill up the storage room before doing more construction. Can we get that? Can we save it? Alright, well, we're gonna have to open up the ceiling. Terrified right now. I'm like legit terrified. I was trying to hit this right here. Okay, we need access to right here. Are you just holding on by... I don't know what you're holding on by. I don't know if that thing's still connected at all. Right, this is what we need to get. Alright, then we need to put back the wall from Friendly Neighborhood. It was a half wall. I am so sorry, my little storage room. Okay, that's back. Oh boy. That was a wee bit dangerous. I'm gonna go from down below so we can see the angle that the is that. Do we think that chest definitely fell, right? Like that is 100% down. I think we gotta redo that chest. I don't think it's actually attached to anything. Oh boy, I really hope that we don't do this multiple times. I really hope that that was my one big mistake. Because that would be not too bad to deal with. That's the only one I do. That is not too bad. Right. That's not where that goes. I am hungry. Good morning, Paul! Good to see you. How are you? that goes. And then we need a fence piece from Fortnite Festival. And an item frame. Alright, let's line this up right. One, two. I think that's where that goes. Hope that's where that goes. We're about to find out. Alright, I think that's in the same spot as it was. Maybe, I hope. I don't know. Whatever. I messed up. Why do I have copper in my inventory? Oh, balls! I broke the light, too! No! It's like, I shouldn't have copper in my inventory right now. I haven't done anything that takes copper. Alright. I think we're back. I think we're good. I will try not to break everything all over again. Okay, so. Triangles. We want friendly neighborhood. We want flooring. We want giant triangles. And then what I want to do is compare where this is. Okay, so it is right in line with that. That is like the max distance. In line with the wall. Got it. Like there. And there. It looks like an 8 cross. Definitely not 12. Probably 8. Yep. 8. And maybe a 4 and a 4. Trinity, how are you? Your day is going well. Alright, there's that. Here is this. Excuse me? And this. Blah! Blah, 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 blah. Da, dun, dun. I don't know. Maybe my horrible Lady Gaga rendition can brighten the day. But otherwise good. Blah, 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 blah. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. I don't think we need interior. I think we need exterior. Okay. So. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Where did I put this? One. Oop. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Corner. Oh, corner. 1, 2, 1. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2 and 2 over from the corner. I think. Every little feetsies wiggle. Oh my god. Need a hard hat. 1, 2, 1, 2. Scared. It sucks being sick. I am so sorry that you are sick. Oh man. I feel like, do you guys feel like this room feels more epic when it has all of the walls jutting out like that? No! Rose, that's like a big pile of poo-poo. All at once. Right. We have one here. And one here. And then what is our snappy? We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't think I did that right. That does not look the same. What if I just use the roof pieces like I did? That'll help me line it up. Don't break anything you're not supposed to, please. Thank you. Alright, let's grab the roof pieces. And I was doing these right at the dark spot, I think. Or is it right above? So it looks like the jetty outy part is in line with the toppy bit. And it starts right here. I know that is very descriptive. I don't think it is one higher. No, it's definitely not. It'd be like here. And then, how did I do this? Does it look... Okay, so it's like a little Z pattern. There's like one there. Oh, and then a half. Oh no, that's a singular. Okay. This is not right. There is a singular here. You ever go and look at something that you did, and then later you're like, how did I do it? Right. That would be there. And then we do this. Oh no, 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 no. Right there. I think that's how it would go. But then there would be a pole at the end. And then another one of these. Sometimes I think recreating yourself is like very weird of a process. Like, I designed this, I should know how to do it. That's not how that goes. Because I'm supposed to leave like a singular space here. And then do the pole. And then it'd be a space. And a pole. And a space. Oh, oh. What did I do then? Did we wrap it the other way? Big pole. Then a wrappy thing. Give me a wrappy thing. Big wrap. The big wrap would go there. I'm half tempted to just rebuild the side completely different and see what I end up with. Oh no, these are all too low. They should be about yay high. Which, yes, that is slightly higher, so this one is low. And then I think that looks like a single piece and then an angle. Did we do it? Kind of work out? I think it oh no, it's a little off. Hold on, hold the phone. Okay, I think that's what's over here. Like, I didn't even finish it on this side because I'm not 100% convinced that this is what I'm going to be doing. But we're going to go with it for now until I come up with something better. It looked like a long piece with a short piece. Ooh. Ow. It's not a 12. Is it a 6 and a 4? 6, 4. That would make sense. All right, all right. We're moving on up in the universe. And I assume the 12 would be out front, making this like double thick thing. This is at the character height where your character doesn't auto walk up it, which is why I did that. I don't think we need a 16. I think we just need a 12. Boom. Replicated. I can look out at my farm. People say, Missy, it's not safe. Where is your grapple hook? I say, I got one right here. We're okay. I can't wait to like finish that out someday too. That was a fun little thing to make. There's so much more I could do with that now with all the pieces that we have. I don't know if we should just maintain with the original materials or not. Just because of like the history of it. Like, I'm tempted to redo it just to, like, clean it up, because I'm a better builder now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not great, but I'm better. I'm better than I was at the time that I made it. And, that's why it's, like, tempting to be like, I know I could make this so much cooler now. I don't know if anyone else ever gets tempted by that. How many of you guys have ever remade something just because you know how to do it better now that you've played the game more? This, and then like half the time I'm tempted to leave it just like as like a little heritage, like, this is what I've made. That was like the process at the time for me. We covered it like that on the other side? I think so. Like a little gap, but it's not too bad. I guess we could do this side here. Or we could break all these chests and kind of like start figuring out how we actually want this to look. I feel like if there was a chest there, it would not be facing the direction it was in. I want to do the bulk of my crafting, I think, over here, because it's like the prettiest. Or maybe do I want to do it over here where I can see the village? Well, I'd have to like angle a lot to see it, so maybe like over here. Maybe we get rid of this. Let me be really careful when breaking the floor this time. But we still have all of this to get rid of too. All my experiments when I first made this. That wasn't bad. Okay, thank goodness. Need a small wall though to replace what I just broke. Oh wait, it needs to be a little bigger than that. Okay. We're gonna have to get rid of all the stuff on the side here eventually. There. Right there. I'm gonna get rid of this piece here. And very carefully that piece there. And that piece there. And this piece here. Boom. And we'll make another one of those. Right here. We'll have more area to look out over the universe and just enjoy the view whilst we craft and get ready to head out into the universe. Alright, how do I like the shape of the room? I think I like this. It's pretty epic. Like, it's big. You come in and you're like, yeah, big room. So I'm gonna have to come up with a way to like end that little corner over there, which I'm pretty sure I'll just flip one of those upside down and put it like up there. No, so it looks like I made this out of fully upside down fence pieces, which is, I think, the only way I could get the angle I wanted. But this gives us more real estate to like look out over the fields and enjoy the view. Guys, if you've been joining us from YouTube, thank you so much for joining. If you'd like to join the conversation live, please stop by the channel at twitch.tv/MissYouPhonium, or you guys can leave a comment below what you guys think of the finished storage room. All we need to do is, like, the Storm King content update, and we'll have everything in the wall that goes down there. We need to make our crafting room here, and then above that, where we would spawn in if we died, and above that would be our bakery / seedery / plant room, because it's going to be up towards the sky. And then other plans for this area would be maybe a launch pad highway. Maybe we like hit something and we just we go all the way out. So maybe we have like little angled things up here. I don't think they would work up here angled, but we could figure that out. Actually, yeah, I do know how to do that because I did it with the chairs. So yeah, we could literally make launch pad highways work here. We would just hit it and go from this room. So we have like a crafting bench or whatever. Maybe this is Launchpad Highway room, and then above that is the crafting room. I don't know. We'll find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.